Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave a proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
For all the kids participating in the Little Kids Run, please get your ticket for a chance to win a Chat's t-shirt, a Lumberyard Kids Meal Certificate, a free Hub City ice cream cone, or a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Kick coupon.
Check 1, 2, 3. Are we ready to go, Gavin? Yes, I can. You are looking live at Jack Hackman Field here in beautiful downtown Marshfield this afternoon. Zaleski Sports brings you amateur baseball. This matchup features the visiting Minocqua Wood Ducks and the home squad, the Marshfield Chaparrals. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joe Anderson. I will be providing play-by-play for you this afternoon. Manning the Meaners, the master of the modulator, Mr. Gavin Miller, in the trailer this afternoon. Let's look at the starting defense for the home team, the Marshfield Chaparrals, under the guidance of Luke Wirtz. On the hill, pitching this afternoon is Cole Hediger, number 6. Ben Deitch, his battery mate. Luke Wirtz at first. Brady Berg is at second. Aiden Cherney is at shortstop. Andrew Siraki mans the hot corner at third. In the outfield for the Chaps, Isaiah Byrell in left, Jack Tubbs in center, Colton Schilling in right. Minocqua with about a 2-hour or so drive down from up north, as they say. Kind of an overcast day. It's kind of breezy. The lights are on here at Hackman. It's roughly around 70 degrees out. I'm going to go to the Weather Channel and get the temp. 69 degrees. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you enjoy this temperature today, because the next 6 to 10 days are supposed to be hotter than the devil. You're going to want to hunker in the bunker in the air conditioning if you're smart. They did have the tarps on before the game, so the field is dry. Intermittent spits of rain left and right. Minocqua will start off with Logan Gray-Ives, Jonathan Miller, and Peter Arts. And we're underway at 1:47 with a temperature of 69 degrees here in Marshfield. Logan Gray-Ives, second pitch, hits it to Cherney at short. He'll pick it up over to Wirtz. 1 up, 1 down. Looks like most of the rain of any sort looking at the radar has gone away.
First pitch was 147. The game time temperature is
Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield ask you to stop in for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom or visit their website or give them a call. Miller batting from the left side. 1 down. Just underway here from Hackman Field. Strike call. Overcast day, swing, strike 2. 1-2 the count. And that was a Serpro strikeout. Call Serpro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro, like it never even happened. 2 up, 2 down. Peter Arts with 2 away and bases empty for the Wood Ducks. Doug Etten in charge of Minocqua. And Hediger coming out throwing BBs here right away this afternoon. Mr. Arts knows how to wear the stirrups. Pretty wide strike zone this afternoon. A respectable crowd here so far. I think a lot of people may be hesitant to attend due to the weather. But the rain is gone. As the song says, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I think it is. It's going to get brighter as the day goes on. That bounces that pitch. Now 2-2. Very breezy afternoon here in Marshfield. Count now runs full, 3-2. Hediger comes set, and the pitch. Chopper going to be foul. Shap's in their beige attire this afternoon with the maroon pinstripes, block letters that say Chaps on the front of the chest and the number both front and back. And a walk given up. So Arts on with 2 outs. We'll bring up the pitcher, Landon Haft. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, the leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates all athletes across central Wisconsin on their accomplishments both on the courts and on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. After starting out not missing the strike zone, Cole Hediger now has had 6 pitches out of it. Ground ball, going to get through the hole. Oh, knocked down. Good defense by Berg. Got the out. Good defense by Brady Berg to get the put out. We head to the bottom of the first. You're watching amateur baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
All right, for all the kids that received a ticket from running the bases after the national anthem, please stop down behind.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Dealers Ace Hardware in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
You'll find what you're looking for. We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools. A selection so big, you'll need a map to find your way out. Dealers Ace Hardware in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more. All designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29 with memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com. Bottom of the first, Joe Anderson here with Gavin Miller manning the meters. Let's look at the defense for the Minocqua Wood Ducks. Landon Hafe is on the hill for the Ducks this afternoon. Griffin Byer catching. Brady Byer at first. Logan Gray-Ives at second. Peter Arts at short. Brady Hafe at third base. In the outfield, Sam Johnson in left. Jonathan Miller in center. And Logan Hissam in right. Isaiah Byrell leads off here for Marshfield in the bottom of the first inning, followed by Jack Tubbs and Aiden Cherney. That one went over the backstop. Minocqua in their traveling gray tops with the orange letter M on the over the heart, number on the back. White pants with the green pinstripe down each pant leg. Brady Byer knows how to wear the stirrups. So does Peter Arts. Miller in center field. I'm a traditionalist. I like the stirrups. Count is even at 2 to Byrell. High chopper. He may beat it out. And he does. So an infield single for Isaiah Byrell. Events were made for Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Large groups or small, private party space is available for your event. Call now for available dates.
Number 32.
One on, nobody out, Jack Tubbs. High fly ball to right, easily caught by Logan Hissam. Tubbs apparently has changed his jersey. Okay, so we're right. I think it was him.
Now batting number 24,
Aiden Cherney. We had Tubbs as 17, but apparently he has changed his jersey number to 32. So with one on and one out, Cherney the batter. He hits a high pop-up in the infield. Good catch by Gray Ives for the second putout. So with 2 away, Brady Berg
now
batting cleanup to second baseman.
Brady Berg.
Brady batting from the left side, facing left-hander Landon Haft. He starts him out with a strike. Minocqua not playing any games this coming week, or at least maybe later in the weekend, as it's supposed to be roasty toasty. We're in a heat advisory from noon tomorrow until 7 o'clock Tuesday night, and then it's supposed to rain after that. Inside, call the ball to Berg. 1-2 the count. And we do play 9 innings. And Berg reaches out, hits a grounder to first. Brady Byer gets the unassisted putout, and that will end the threat. They get the leadoff runner on, but strand him at first. We head to the second, scoreless here from Jack Hackman. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. They service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation. with professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding areas. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your home comfort experts. You may want to be giving them a call the next couple days. Excessive heat warning, according to the weather guys and girls. But not today. Today was 69 degrees with a pretty good breeze blowing in from the southeast. Leading off the top of the second for the Wood Ducks is Brady Haft, and then Logan Hissam and Griffin Byer.
Now batting, number 12.
So Haft takes strike one.
Brody Haft.
Inside for ball one. Count even at 1-1. Big cut, strike two. If you've never been to Jack Hackman Field, you are missing out. This is a wonderful baseball facility. They've done a lot of improvements over this past year especially. 2-2 the count. Brand new scoreboard and new sound system. Heard a lot of help. I think the Legion teams financed all of that. Other backers as well, but they've done a nice job. They've done work to the dugouts where they've taken the fence out in front of the dugouts and made an outside spot. I don't know if you can see it on your screen or not. We may take a shot of it eventually. Ground ball foul. 3-2. Cole Hediger, a Neilsville native. I remember him as a little kid. Went to the same church for many years. 3-2 pitch. That's a Serpro strikeout. Call Serpro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. Haft goes down on strikes. This brings up Logan Hissam.
Now batting number 16, Logan Herson.
So Hissam, the right fielder, with one out, bases empty. Had to borrow my wife's coat. I took her car today because hers was parked in front of mine. And I had to borrow one of her jackets. It was just chilly enough with the wind blowing in and the rain. Little blooper into left field. Being tracked down by Tubbs. And Hissam's going to come into second. Real close play, but he is safe with a double.
Today's neighborhood bar beer batter.
Griffin Byer gets the lucky job of being the beer batter.
All beer for the remainder of the inning will be at a reduced price.
They always pick one batter in the opposing team's lineup, and if that batter strikes out, beverages of the beer kind are at a reduced rate for the remainder of the inning. And he takes strike one. He's a third of the way there. Welcome to amateur baseball, ladies and gentlemen. 0-1 the count. Little flare. They said he made the catch. And a double play. What a catch by Colton Schilling. My goodness, I didn't think he had it, but he did. Umpires ruled he had it, and they double up, hiss him off at second base. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the second, scoreless here from Hackman. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, friends, Next Steps Prosthetics. They provide prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Joe Anderson, Gavin Miller bringing you this afternoon's action here from Marshfield, Jack Hackman Field. Scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Colton Schilling, Luke Wirtz, and Ben Deach due to bring up the lumber here in the second inning for the hometown team.
Your Marshfield Chaparrals, number 19.
Double play to end the top of the second inning. Great defense for the Chaparrals. Colton Schilling made a great catch in right field, and they doubled up the runner at second. Schilling takes ball one. Left-hander Landon Haft. Works quick. Strike call. 2-1 the count. Sky's starting to lighten up a little bit. High chopper is going to be fielded by Arts. He'll scoop it over to first, and they got him. Close play, but rung up.
Number 5.
Luke Wirtz. Luke Kilowirtz brings the power. I just thought of that. One down, bases empty here in the bottom of the second. Takes strike one. Hard to believe it's going to be 4th of July next Saturday. Summer goes way too fast. Oh, and 2 to Wirtz. It's a little ground ball again to short. Arts to Byer for the second up. 2 up, 2 down. Back-to-back putouts for the shortstop. Ben Deach, number 7 hitter for the lineup for the Shaps.
Now batting, number 28, Ben Deach.
So Mr. Deach follows one back. You hear the ping on the pole. That's the second time I've seen that happen. Usually it just hits the net, but then the Legion game here last week had a couple ping off the pole. Count even at 1. Sun would like to come out this afternoon. Deach with a flare to right. And Hissam not able to gather it in. It's going to be extra bases for Deach. He'll cruise into second base with a 2-out double. Brings up Andrew Siraki. Andrew playing third base this afternoon for the Shaps. Sports number 18 on his back. Griffin Byer goes out to Landon Haft, and the 2 battery mates chat things over. Legion State Tournament will be held here in about a month or less. Big cut and a miss. So they'll have everything dressed up very nicely here at Jack Hackman. Got a group of bleacher creatures sitting out on the bank on the left field behind the fence by the old shoe factory. They built a brand new one out south side of town. Oh-2 in the dirt. Deitch is going to scamper to third as the ball skips away from Byer. Deitch at third, 90 feet away from the first run of the game. Haft, the pitch. Struck him out to end the threat. Deitch with the double, but stranded at third. We head to the third, scoreless here in Marshfield. We'll be back after this. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hiller's Ace Hardware in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
You'll find what you're looking for. We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools. A selection so big, you'll need a map to find your way out. Hiller's Ace Hardware in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. And First Choice Credit Union of Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage County. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, the vicar of video, Mr. Gavin Miller. We head to the top of the third, scoreless here at Jack Hackman Field, and the Wood Ducks will bring up to the plate 8-9-1 hitters in their lineup. Brady Byer, Sam Johnson, and Logan Gray Ives. Cole Hediger with 2 Ks and a walk and 1 hit through 2. Finishes up his warm-ups. Lights are on. It is kind of a dark day. I mean, very overcast. But I think the rain has pretty much done itself in, and it's going to be clearing off here by the end of the game. Probably by the time we get to the 5th or the 6th, it'll be cleared off, hopefully, or the clouds will be lightened up. And then here comes the heat for the next 6 days. Hediger starts him out, Byer with a ball. Count even at 1. They have a pitch counter on the scoreboard, too, for each team. They're fairly close. But at this level, they can throw 300 pitches if they want to. There's no pitch limit. That ball skips away. High school and Legion, yes, there's numbers of pitches that you're limited to. But in amateur baseball, if you want to throw 600 pitches in a day, go right ahead. Heaven help your arm if you did. Oof. Byer's got a full count now, 3-2, leading off the top of the third. The pitch. And that's a ServPro strikeout. Call ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro, like it never even happened. Sam Johnson, the #9 hitter, steps in.
Now batting number 3, Sam Johnson.
He gets a little flare. Cherney says you'll get nothing and like it. 1 pitch, a little flare to shortstop for the second out. Brings up top of the order Logan Gray Ives, the second baseman.
Gray Eyes.
Thrown out by Aiden Cherney in the top of the first. Two base runners so far for Minocqua. Two for Marshfield. So sort of a pitcher's duel. 2-0 the count from Hediger. Chops it off the plate. Could be treble. Berg will scoop it over to first. Wirtz can't glove it. Sorry, Luke, I'm going to give you the air.
Jonathan Miller.
So with 2 outs and 1 on, brings up Jonathan Miller, who struck out in the first. Left-handed hitting center fielder. Chops that one foul, strike 1. My first Shaps game this season. I get to work. Call the strike. Going to come up to the plate, ready to swing the bat. Gentleman behind the plate has a pretty wide strike zone. Strike 2. Well, that's another strike 3. That's another Servpro strikeout. Call Servpro for the number 1 choice. And cleanups and restoration. Servpro like it never even happened. Headed to the bottom of the third, scoreless here from Hackman. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now, the Wheeler Summer Sale Down, which means take advantage of our lowest prices on our longest available units in stock. Going on now through July 7th, like this GMC Sierra, or this Yukon XL, or this Chevy Silverado, plus many more. The Wheeler Summer Sale Down, some of our lowest prices of the year, going on now through July 7th.
Hey friends, hurry in for huge savings at Hiller's Ace Hardware. Save on Milwaukee outdoor power equipment, everything from chainsaws to string trimmers. Hiller's Hardware in Marshfield. I know my the Hiller's chainsaw I bought from them, the Milwaukee, has gotten a lot of work out this year. A lot of trees down on the farm, either ice storm or wind. Bottom of the third inning, Cole Hediger will lead things off. Count even at 1 from Landon Haft. Left-handed pitcher for the Wood Ducks. Hediger hits a flare to right. Hissam chases, but it's foul. Yeah, I'm tired of cleaning up brush. I still got a couple more trees yet on the little road behind the barn that goes to the fields that has to be picked up. I mean, you could drive through it. There's one that's kind of sketchy, but I'm getting tired of cutting up brush. And down on strikes goes Hediger. Top of the order, and Isaiah Byrell. Well, if you've been following the travails of Joe and the farm, I went down on Friday to see if I could get the new water pump in the 60, the John Deere 60. And to no avail, I have 3 bolts that I can't get out to give me access to get the darn thing out of there in the first place. So I got to consult some friends and find out what is the most effective way to remove some pretty rusted in bolts. 0-2. And down on strikes goes Byral. Two up, two down. Jack Tubbs flew out to Luke Hissam in right field, his first at bat. Yeah, it was pretty frustrating. I didn't bring my heavy impact wrenches, and the bolts just laughed at me. Even with heat, couldn't get them loose. Worst comes to worst, I take the whiz wheel, buzz them off, and then spend 2 days drilling out the bolts. And a little flare is going to drop in to center field. Good hit for Tubbs. So a 2-out single for the center fielder brings up Aiden Cherney, who popped up to Logan Gray Ives at second, his first at bat. I know a lot of you may not be interested in my travails on the farm, but it's just for those who are, keep you updated. Haved from the stretch. Another one off the pole. I have to figure out what pitch that is. I mean the sound pitch. 0-1 the count, with 2 outs and 1 on. Curveball did not break far enough in. Ball 2. Or ball 1, excuse me. 1-1 the count. Make it 1-2. Fouls it off. One and two the count. Here's the pitch. Little flare to right or the center field. Jonathan Miller says it's Miller time and makes the catch for out number 3. 3 in the books. We head to the 4th. Scoreless here from Jack Hackman Field. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neilsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Thanks to our game day sponsors, Art's Body Shop, Bruce Orthodontics, Taqueria Monarca, Partners Bank, and Hefco Floral. After 3, we're scoreless. We head to the top of the 4th. Coming up for the lads from Minocqua, Peter Arts, Landon Haft, and Brady Haft. All is well here in Jack Hackman in the press box as Lucas Messerschmidt has back in-house. It's always going to be a good day when Lucas is in the house. First pitch, he did not swing at it. It was a low pitch in the dirt. In the 5th inning, I will check and see who has tuned in and watching this afternoon. Give some people some shout-outs if they leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Art's the number 3 hitter in the lineup for Doug Etton's Wood Ducks this afternoon. Call the ball. The ump plate umpire, he never moves. I kind of like that graphic. I like that one, Gavin. Good. I like that graphic for the scoreboard. Very simple and very effective. Full count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball left field. It's going to possibly drop. No. Isaiah Byrell says you'll get nothing and like it. Good defense. We've had some very good defensive outfield plays this afternoon. So with one away, Landon Haft, 0 for 1, will step in the bat. Haft, number 22. He's got that pink sleeve on his left arm. Takes strike 1. Yeah, I went down and chatted with some of the lads from Minocqua before the game, and he said it's about a 2-hour drive. There's one of their, I think Doug Atten said he lives up by Eagle River, so that was a 2.5-hour drive one way. That's quite a hike when you start thinking about it, because once you get to north of Merrill, everything turns back from 4-lane to 2-lane. Fouls that one out of play. And not everybody drives 55. People drive a lot slower. Well, sometimes they have to because they're pulling a pretty large camper behind them. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Pulls that one foul down the right field line. That's a whole new world once you get north of Merrill. Things get a lot of woods. Here's the pitch. High, 2-2. Hediger comes set. The pitch. Goes full, 3-2. His folks sitting down the left field line. And the lawn chairs in front of the stands behind the fence. Here's the pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. He walked. So Haft draws the full count walk with one away. That brings up Brady Haft.
Number 12, Brody Haft.
So Brady Haft. Double check I think it's Brady. I want to make sure. Takes strike 1. It is Brody. So sorry about that, Brody Haft. Brody Haft. Gotta be able to read my own writing. There we go. He hits a ground ball foul past Siraki at third. Plenty of time to get him down to the ball diamond. Weather is improving. Food is good. Runner goes. And Haft strikes out. That's a Serpro strikeout. Called Serpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. Brody Haft strikes out. Landon Haft takes second base. He's in scoring position for Logan Hissam. Hissam was part of that double play that he got caught up in. Ground ball to short. Scooped up. Cherney over to first and ends the threat. They can get a runner or two on, but they can't push anybody over to score. 3.5 in the books. Still scoreless here at Jack Hackman Field. You're watching amateur baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Save up to $140 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service now through June on 4 Goodyear tires. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Wausau, and Marshfield. And don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. They make those fresh cheese curds every day. You can pick them up in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. And as I always say for every broadcast, if you want me to be your friend for life, buy me a bag of Nasonville Dairy cheese curds and I will be your forever friend. Brady Berg, Colton Schilling, and Luke Wirtz due up for Marshfield here in the bottom of the 4th. Got a pretty nice crowd watching this afternoon. Looking for people to leave a positive comment on the YouTube page, give you a little recognition. Left-handed hitting Brady Berg. I believe it's a Stratford product. One and 0 the count. It's a little flare to right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. So Berg on at first. That brings up Colton Schilling, who grounded out his first at bat. Picked up another viewer. Just looking for people to leave some positive comments on the YouTube page. Give them a little recognition. Sweet Home Alabama playing in the background. Walk-up music for Colton Schilling. He hits a little number back. Haft to second. And Gray can't make the exchange. So Schilling will get a fielder's choice. And Berg is wiped out 1-4.
Now batting, number 5, Luke Wirtz.
And Luke Wirtz grounded out to short in his first at bat. Yes, Kevin, I do like that graphic. Popped up, playable in the infield. Byer. Good attempt by the catcher, Griffin Byer. Brody Byer was in pursuit as well. Falls foul. 1-1 the count. One and one the count. Foul down the third baseline.
What about the other 5 targets? They were all out there. I put them all.
1-2 the count. The pitch. Wirtz will hit it to Haft at third, and Haft misplays it. So an E5.
Coming to bat for the
Puts
Chaparral, number 28, Ben Deach.
Wirtz at first, Schilling at second, and Ben Deach, who had a double in the second inning, comes to bat. Could be two. Arts. And a double play. Deach bounces into the DP. We head to the 5th. Still looking for a run. You're watching amateur baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of amateur baseball here from beautiful downtown Marshfield, Jack Hackman Field. Joe Anderson, Gavin Miller bringing you the broadcast this afternoon. They've had their chances. They just haven't been able to scratch a run over. It's sort of been a pitcher's duel. They'll get runners at first and second. And Strandham, the farthest anybody's gotten is third base. And that was Ben Deach for Marshfield in the second inning. But otherwise, no runner has advanced past second for either squad. Fifth inning, Cole Hediger still on the hill for Marshfield. He has walked 2. Struck out 5. And the beer batter coming up for the lads from Minocqua. That's Griffin Byer gets that dubious distinction this afternoon. Then Brady Byer and Sam Johnson due up for the Wood Ducks. Ben Deach strapping on the equipment. Jason Kurth doing the catching to warm him up. Jason from Neilsville. Had some interesting chats up here in the press box before the game with everybody that was up here. The sad part was I was the oldest person in the room. I used to be one of the youngest. Now the tables have turned. So Griffin Byer will step in for Minocqua. Griffin flew out the right. Hit into that double play. Great catch by Colton Schillinger in right. Or Colton Schilling in right.
Coming to bat, number 4.
1 up, 1 down. One pitch, 1 out. Brady Byer now. Strikeout victim in the third. Swings and misses. Where's those high orange stirrups? Green and orange are the colors for the Wood Ducks, obviously for ducks. Temperature starting to warm up a little bit. Two and 1 the count to Brady Byer. Sam Johnson on deck for Minocqua. Make that 3 and 1. Strike 2. 3-2 the count. Pretty good sized crowd of bleacher creatures up in left field as Brady Byer draws the walk. A 1-out walk for Brady Byer and Sam Johnson, who popped up to Aiden Cherney in the third inning. Kind of been a pitcher's duel. They've given a couple of runners on base, but no one's been able to score so far. Foul out of play. According to the weather people, it's supposed to be hotter than a dog the next 3 days, for sure, through Wednesday. And then Wednesday afternoon, it's supposed to start raining and be rainy from Wednesday night through the weekend. Might put a damper on some 4th of July plans. 1-1 to Johnson. 2-1 now. Hediger has pitched well. He's given up one hit so far. Walk 3. And that's going to drop into left field for a base hit. Back in time for Byrell. So Sam Johnson with a single.
Now batting number 2, Logan Gray-Ives.
That brings up the top of the order for Minocqua and Logan Gray-Ives, 0 for 2. Grounded out and reached on an error in the 3rd. Byrell comes set, checks the runners. Foul back. Count it 1-1. Amateur baseball here at Jack Hackman Field this afternoon. Here on Zaleski Sports. Flare to left. Byrell will make. Oh, no, he misplayed it. A dying quail. And Ives is going to get on. Gray-Ives is going to get on by an error by the left fielder. Now you got bases loaded with 1 out.
Now batting number 10.
A walk, a single, and an error. And Minocqua is in business as Jonathan Miller, 0 for 2, 2 Ks. Takes strike 1. The pitch from Hediger. Big cut, miss, strike 2. Miller just kind of looks like he's flailing at the ball. He pulls his head and swings through. And here's the 0-2 pitch. And another K, another Serpro strikeout. Call Serpro from the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. Arts with 2 outs and 2 on. Peter, the shortstop, a walk and a fly out to Isaiah Byrell on left. And hit him. And the first run comes in by the hit by pitch. So an RBI for Peter Arts as he takes one in the left thigh. And we'll bring in Brody Byer.
Coming to bat,
Or Brady Byer, excuse me. So a 2-out hit by pitch. Fly ball right field. He caught it. Colton Schilling. Wasn't the prettiest catch, but he made it. But the first run of the game comes in via the hit by pitch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Minocqua. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. MegaSure.
Presenting
paperwork pound cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Rigel Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local Amana dealer. Call Rigel Plumbing and Heating today to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter ahead. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Heritage Auto Body has free estimates and works with your insurance. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive in Marshfield.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of amateur baseball. Joe Anderson, Gavin Miller bringing you today's game here from Jack Heckman Field in Marshfield. Walks, errors, and a hit by pitch bring in the first run of the game for Minocqua. Bases were loaded, and Peter Arts took one for the team in the left leg and brought in a bases loaded run to make it 1-0 Minocqua. Here in the bottom of the fifth, Andrew Siraki leads things off. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. In the hole already 0-1. Count even at 1. It is a lot lighter out than it was when we started this game. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. When we started the game at 1:47, it was 69 degrees, windy, raw. Definitely a jacket. Just that wind would kind of cut you. Pitch low for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Now it's starting to warm up and the sun is starting to come out a little bit more and more. Still overcast. And down on strikes goes Siraki.
Now batting, number 6, Cole Hediger.
Cole Hediger 0 for 1, strikeout victim in the third. Take strike 1. Fly ball, center field. Tracked down by Peter Arts. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Brings at the top of the order at Isaiah Byrell. Isaiah with the leadoff single in the first and struck out in the third. Byrell ahead of the count, 1-0. Now even at 1. Nice day to be out and about. You got plenty of time to swing by the ballpark. Go to the concession stand and grab whatever you'd like and have a seat and watch some good baseball. If you're not already sitting in the recliner with a beverage of your choice watching. Byrell slaps on the right field, and another great catch by Logan Hissam ends the threat. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the 6th. 1-0 Minocqua. You're watching amateur baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
Cobeson Bus is hiring its drivers that they need. Cobeson Bus is hiring is the perfect job for me.
Cobeson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobeson.com.
Cobeson Bus is hiring is the perfect job for me.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Rocking out the 80s music here as we come back for the 6th inning. Joe Anderson, Gavin Miller bringing you today's action here on Zaleski Sports. Question always comes up to me is, Joe, hey, what's on the network? And I always tell them go to ZaleskiSports.com, click on the live games button, and it will show you the game schedule of the live games that are being broadcast that day or that week. And there's a little square in the lower part of the JPEG, I guess you would call it, and that's the link that will take you right to the game on YouTube. So go to ZaleskiSports.com to check out your schedule and standings. They've got a plethora of things on the website, so make sure you check it out. 6th inning, Brody Haft will lead things off here. Brody 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Ahead in the count 1-0 to Cole Hediger. There's a strike. Count even at 1. One and 2. Yeah, the excessive heat warning is due to start at noon tomorrow. Ground ball foul. So I already got the windows closed at the Casa Anderson in Loyal. We're going to turn the AC on tonight. And that's a ServPro strikeout. Call ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro. Like it never even happened. So Haft down on strikes. Logan Hissam. A single and a ground out. More and more people filtering in to watch the game today. Two-0 count to Hissam. He is bases empty here in the 6th. This game moving along pretty quickly. About a little over an hour in, and we're already in the 6th. Two and 1 to count to the right fielder. Hediger comes set, and the pitch. High for ball 3. Three walks in the day for Cole Hediger. High fly ball left field, but it's going to be able to be tracked down by Byrell and left. And it is for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
2 up, 2 down. Griffin Byer.
Beer batter, number 32, Griffin.
The beer batter.
If he strikes out, the beverages and the concessions will be at a reduced price for the remainder of the inning.
And they always play the chug-a-lug song. Starts out with ball 1. I don't know if I'd like to be the beer batter. No matter what happens, you're letting somebody down, whether you strike out or get a hit. And he slaps it to left center. Byrell can't come up with the catch. I'm going to give Byer the single. Now Byer at first brings up Brady Byer. It's Brody Haft and Brady Byer. There we go. Only taken me about 6 innings to make sure I keep that straight. Interesting that Griffin Byer has got the green socks. I think the hit and run was on because Griffin took off with a full head of steam, took about 5 steps and hit the brakes and went back to first base. Wirtz holds him on. Strike 2. Yeah, Brady wears the orange stirrups, and Griffin wears the green socks. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strikeout. Almost had to strike him out, throw him out. That's another ServPro strikeout. Call ServPro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro. Like it never even happened. Griffin Byer advances to second. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Sam Johnson. A ground out and a single. Got stranded at third base in inning number 5.
Check. Hey, it's Dale here. Chip in the pool, Dale.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Man, that furnace is just going down and retirement's not working out how we wanted to have it happen. What can we do?
Let's see what Donnie has to say.
At Citizens Financial Services, located at Citizens State Bank, we specialize in developing unique plans for our clients to provide guidance in retirement. A customized plan starts with your goals, your needs, paired with a well-thought-out strategy to address those goals.
I think this is going to work.
To set up a time, call me, Donnie Snyder, at 715-486-8151.
I think the actors in that previous commercial, they deserve an Emmy Award. That was fun. That was a fun commercial to shoot. That's my wife, Chris, and I. Oh, we've got the chip pool coming in. He gets 5 chips to put it in. You can see it in the left-hand side of your screen.
Either way, he's getting a pizza.
He's got to chip it into the pool. First chip. Almost. That was the second one. Here's the third chip. There we go. You can see it now. See if Dale can do it. No, a little bit too far. He's got 2 chances left. Lucas Messerschmidt encouraged. Oh, he did it! He chipped it in. He's going to try the last one. Almost got the last one. But he got one in. Dale, congratulations.
I'll clean this mess up. You go get your prize.
So Lucius Messerschmidt hosting that. I told you things are going to be good when Lucius is in the building. 1 run the entire game so far, brought in by a hit by pitch from Minocqua in the 5th inning. Head to the bottom of the 6th. And Jack Tubbs will lead things off. I forgot to do the sign out on the previous inning. I didn't realize there was 2 outs and they had to strike him out, throw him out. But he struck out. That was out number 3. So we're back to action here. Joe Anderson, Gavin Miller. Lucius, turn off your microphone. Foul back for strike 1. 1-1 the count. It'll be Tubbs, Cherney, and Berg here in the 6th for Marshfield. Next inning, I'll take a look at who's watching on the network. If anybody leaves a positive comment, I'll give them a shout out on the air. Say, hey, John Smith is watching this afternoon. Foul back. That one does not hit the pipe. Dale Rollins. Way to go, Dale. Thought I recognized him. Worked with Dale Rollins in Granton back in the day. Got the chip in the pool. Foul back. 2-2 the count. Landon Haft has pitched well this afternoon. Walked only one, struck out 1, 3, 4. And that's a blooper. Did he catch it? Yes, he did. Logan Gray Ives, you'll get nothing and like it, he says to Jack Tubbs. My goodness sakes. We have had some fantabulous catches in the outfield, either by infielders running back or outfielders running in. Aiden Cherney 0 for 2. 2 flyouts on the game so far. Landon Haft has only given up 3 hits today. Only one runner has gotten to third in the afternoon for Marshfield, and that's Ben Deach, and that was way back in the second inning. Ground ball to third. Brady Haft gets through the wickets, so a base hit for Aiden Cherney. Brady Berg, the batter. Brady, 1 for 2. Grounded out to first and had a single in the fourth. Berg batting from the left side. Runner goes and retreats. He turned on the jets, hit the brakes, and came back to Cherney. If he had continued, he would have been easily put out. Fouled off. One of those oh no moments, and he realized what was going to happen. He hit the brakes and retreated. Little flare to center field. Going to drop for a base hit. So back-to-back hits given up. Has put Aiden Cherney in scoring position for the Shaps. Colton Schilling, the right fielder, 0 for 2, a ground out and a fielder's choice. Nobody, 1 out, 2 on for Marshfield. Runner goes, and he's safe at third. Oh, much to the disagreement of the fans of the Minocqua. Cherney kind of caught Haft sleeping, and he whipped that ball over to third base, and Brady Haft thought he had the tag. And the officials are going to talk it over. That's a tough call for the base umpire to make because he's got to be in that no man's land. That's where your home plate umpire backs you up. They're both going to call him safe. So runners at the corners for Marshfield. Strike one to Schilling. Count even at 1. Brody Hafe, the third baseman, thought he had the tag, and then the chopper to Hafe. He'll look the runner back to third, and a throw offline. And that's going to bring a run in for the Shaps. What good. Berg thought about it. So we're tied at 1 as Sherney comes in on the missed throw. Brady Berg now at third. He was on his horse, but he would have been tagged out easily at home. Schilling ends up at second base on the errant throw by Brody Hafe. He fielded the ball well, looked the runner back. Wirtz with a base hit up the middle. 1 run is in. We're going to have a play at the plate. And Wirtz is going to end up at second. So 2 RBIs for Luke Wirtz as he drives in Brady Berg and Colton Schilling, and just like that, it's 3-1 Marshfield here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting for the Chaparrals, number
Ben Deitch, 1 for 2 in the afternoon, so some opportune hits at the right time. Some opportune steals. Still just 1 out, but 3 runs have come in for Marshfield here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Luke Wirtz at second. Ground ball to short. Arts over to first for the putout. 2 away.
now batting number 18.
Andrew Siraki. Andrew in the afternoon, 0 for 2. Both strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. Andrew wearing number 18 on his back today. I know the Chaparrals have at least 2 sets of uniforms. The other set is their powder blues with the Chaparrals and script on the front and white pants. Today they're in their beige with the maroon stripes and the block letters. Count even at 1 to Siraki. Tis true, everything goes much better when Lucas Messerschmidt is in the building. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. 2-2. Two outs. Wirtz at second. And a base hit to right. Wirtz is going to chug in as fast as he can and score standing up. So an RBI single for Andrew Siraki.
Number 6, Cole Henniger.
Wirtz scores from second base as he was running on the hit. With 2 outs. Cole Henniger 0 for 2. Landon Hafe starting to tire a little bit here in the 6th. Hediger swings at strike 1. Little excuse me swing. Knocked down by Gray Ives over to first and got it. Trailing 1-0 and going into the bottom of the 6th, the Chaparrals score 4 to take the lead 4-1 as we head to the 7th. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Back here in Marshfield at Jack Hackman Field, Joe Anderson, Gavin Miller bringing you this afternoon's Chaparrals baseball game live here on Zaleski Sports. 4-1 Chaps here as we head to the 7th inning. It was a pitcher's duel through 4. Minocqua scored first in the top of the 5th on a hit by pitch with the bases loaded and led 1-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. And the Chaparrals exploded for 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th and now lead 4-1. Cole Hediger still on the hill for the Marshfield lads. Cole on the afternoon has walked 1, 2, 3. He's walked 3. Struck out 8, hit 1 batter, given up 1 run, and only allowed 3 hits so far through 6. He will face here in the 7th inning for Minocqua Sam Johnson, Logan Gray Ives, and Jonathan Miller. 9-1-2 in the lineup for Doug Etton's Wood Ducks. Johnson has stepped into the box. Hediger, the right-hander, the pitch. Strike. Fly ball left center field. By roll will track it down and make the catch. Brings up the top of the order in Logan Gray Ives. Logan with a ground out, reached on an error, and reached on an error. 0-4-3. Check and see who's watching today. Ground ball to second. Berg. Wirtz. Put out. So a 2 away Jonathan Miller, 0 for 3. 3 Ks on the afternoon. In the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th. Got a pretty nice crowd watching this afternoon. Just need someone or two or many of you to leave a positive comment on the YouTube page, and I'll give you a little recognition on the air. Base is empty with 2 down for Miller. Count even at 1. Big cut and a miss. Strike 2. Drop third strike. And he will reach base. So Miller reaches on the drop third strike, and he's at first base with Peter Arts. A walk, a fly out, and a hit by pitch. For Peter Arts, the shortstop for Minocqua. And that ball bounces in front of Deach. He knocks it down. The throw down the second, not in time. So Miller in scoring position for the Wood Ducks. You got to think the arms are getting tired now for both pitchers. This is Hediger's 7th inning of work. About that 7th inning is where your arm starts to feel like rubber. You almost called it a strike. Count now at 2-1. Hediger has pitched very well. He's been around the strike zone, only a few bounces. Call that a strike. That look on Peter Arts when he turned around and looked at Blue and like, really? There is no challenges in this league. Fly ball, right field, foul territory, and it's well out of play. Good hustle for Colton Schilling. Wind kind of picks up from time to time. The wind has started to picking up again. I don't know if you can hear it through my microphone or not. Ground ball fouled on the third baseline. I think it's 2-2 the count. Yes, it is. 2-2. They're behind on the scoreboard on the field, but Gavin is Johnny on the spot. He's got it right on your screen. Count remains 2-2. Ground ball going to find its way into right field. They're going to send the runner home. And he's in safely. So Pete Arts gets an RBI single and will advance to second base. Miller scores run number 2 for the Wood Ducks. Landon Haft, the pitcher. Ground out, walk, fly out. 0 for 2. Everybody's pretty quiet on the live chat. Still looking for some people to chime in and say hello. Check again in the 8th. Big cut and a miss. Hediger got the first 2 batters out, and then he's got a pop-up here. Cherney, Brady Berg calls him off, makes the catch, and that will end the 7th inning for Minocqua. 7th inning stretch time, 4-2 Marshfield. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Dealers Ace Hardware in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
You'll find what you're looking for. We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools. A selection so big, you'll need a map to find your way out. Hiller's Ace Hardware in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Oh no. Sweet Caroline playing in the background here is 7th inning stretch. Joe Anderson, Gavin Miller bringing you Chaparral's Baseball live here on Zaleski Sports. 4-2, Chaps. It was 1-0 Minocqua after 4.5. And then bottom of the 6th, Chaps exploded for 4 runs, took the lead 4-1. Minocqua scratched back and scored 1 in the 6th, in the top of the 7th. And we're standing at 4-2.
At bat is number 2,
Isaiah Byro, top of the order, leading off for Marshfield here in the bottom of the 7th. Landon Haft still on the hill for the lads from Minocqua. Byro popped up out of play. Oh my gosh, here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Bounces that one. If you've got air conditioning, make sure all the bearings are greased because you're going to need it for the rest of the week after today. Extreme heat warning is going to be noon Monday, noon tomorrow through Wednesday night. Byro, Chopper, Arts, over to first. Whoa, boy. High throw. That's going to let Byro advance to second base. So an E6. High throw. Brady Byer would have needed to be about 14 feet tall to grab that one. Jack Tubbs. 1 for 3. Haft comes set, checks the runner at first. Delivers. Ground ball to short. Arts gets that put out. I'll bring up Aiden Cherney. Aiden. Fly ball, single, and scored a run in the 6th. So with 1 out, Isaiah Byro at second base. Aiden Cherney, the shortstop. The pitch, outside for ball 1. Wind picking up a little bit again. Blowing in from the southeast. Fly ball. Sam Johnson. Called off by Jonathan Miller. He makes the catch at center field. For the second out. Now Brady Berg brings the lumber to the bat. Berg with a ground out, a single, and a run scored in the 6th. Brady Berg from Stratford. They've had some fine high school baseball and Legion baseball the last few years. Did not offer. Isaiah Byro at second. with 2 out. Throw back to second. Spiral back in time. Berg batting from the left side. Berg pops it up. Brody Haft calls everybody off, makes the catch to end the 7th. We head to the 8th, 4-2. Marshfield, you're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here at Jack Hackman Field, Zaleski Sports bringing you amateur baseball this Sunday afternoon. Top of the 8th inning, it's 4-2 Marshfield. Minocqua with a run in the 5th and a run in the 7th. Marshfield 4 runs in their part of the 6th inning. Minocqua will bring up Brody Haft, Logan Hissam, and Griffin Byer. Brody Haft on the afternoon, 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. Cole Hediger will start his 8th inning of work on the hill for Marshfield. Bounces that first pitch for a ball.
At bat, number 12, Brody Haft.
So Haft, 0 for 3. Fly ball to left field. And Byrell makes the catch. Logan Hissam, the right fielder, a double, a ground out, and a fly out on the afternoon.
Now batting, number 16, Logan Harrison.
Logan Hissam will jump in with the bat. Takes ball 1. The pitch, fall back. Each team with 10 players available this afternoon. Big swing and a miss. James Byer, the reserve for Minocqua, and Jason Kurth, the reserve for Marshfield. Ground ball fair down the third baseline. C&I single down the left field line for Logan Hissam.
Now batting is our neighborhood bar beer batter.
The beer batter comes into bat.
Griffin Byer.
Griffin Byer.
He strikes out. All beverages will be at a reduced price for the remainder of the inning.
Little chopper. Siraki over to first to get the out. That will bring Brody Hafe to second base. Or pardon me, Logan Hissom to second base. And now Brady Byer steps in the bat. 2 strikeouts and a walk. That walk came in the 5th, and he hits a little number fair and put out on the bunt attempt. Or the short little hit. And that will end the 8th inning for Minocqua. We head to the bottom of the 8th, 4-2 Marshfield. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Bottom of the 8th coming up here in Marshfield. Chaparrals will bring to the plate Colton Schilling, Luke Wirtz, and Ben Deach. 5, 6, 7 hitters in the lineup for Luke Wirtz's Chaparrals. Landon Hafe steps back on the hill for Minocqua. Through 7, Landon has given up 1, 2, 5 hits, walked 1, struck out 4. But had a rocky 6th inning. 4 runs came in for Marshfield as they took the lead and maintained the lead 4-2 here. So Schillinger will step in the bat. Colton 0 for 3, ground out. Fielder's choice and reached on an error, but did in the 6th, but scored the 3rd run of the game. Pops the first pitch up to Peter Arts, and Arts makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings up Luke Wirtz.
Now batting, number 5, Luke Wirtz.
Luke Wirtz, 1 for 3. Wirtz, base hit. Consecutive base hits for Kilwirtz.
Now batting number 28, Ben Deach.
Ben Deach with 1 on and 1 out. Deach, a double, a ground out, and a ground out. Count even at 1. Deach, a product of Marshfield Senior High. That curveball hung too high for a ball. 2-1. Everybody gets back situated. Chopper to third. Haft gets the out at 2. Safe at 1. So Wirtz ground thrown out at second.
18, Andrew Siraki.
Deach reaches on a fielder's choice, and Andrew Siraki will step in the bat. 1 for 3 in the afternoon. Have's pitch, low for a ball. I've never seen an umpire behind the plate stand so focused and still. Full count, 3-2. Runner goes on the pitch. Ball 4. So Siraki reaches on base on balls, brings up Cole Hediger.
Now batting number
Cole 0 for 3. A strikeout and 2 ground, a fly out and a ground out. Fouls that one off. Strike 1. Hediger fouls that one back. In the hole, 0-2. Siraki at first, Deach at second. And down on strikes goes Hediger. We head to the 9th. Last chance for Minocqua, trailing 4-2. You're watching amateur baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
Hiller's Ace Hardware in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
You'll find what you're looking for. We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools. A selection so big, you'll need a map to find your way out. Hiller's Ace Hardware in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Top of the 9th, last chance for the Wood Ducks to make some noise. They need 2 runs to keep this game going. They will bring to the plate 9-1-2 hitters. They will bring Sam Johnson, Logan Gray Ives, and Jonathan Miller with their sticks to the plate. Been a good game for both teams. Hediger's going to go all 9, or hope to go all 9. Sam Johnson, the number 9 hitter. Pop up in the infield, a single, and flew out the left. Give a last shot to look and see if anybody's chimed in on the YouTube page. Give them a little recognition. Pretty quiet crowd today, so no one chimed in, no one to give any shout outs to. But thank you for watching this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, those reads that I do for businesses and the ads that Gavin runs, those businesses help provide these games for free on YouTube on Zaleski Sports. So take a moment and patronize these businesses. Support them like they support area sports here in central Wisconsin. Johnson takes strike 1 from Hediger. Count even at 1-1. Hediger's pitch. A little flare to right. Wirtz makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting for the Minocqua Wood Ducks, number 2, Logan Gray Ives.
So Logan Gray Ives will step in with 1 out. Nobody on here in the top of the 9th. Logan in the afternoon 0 for 4. Ground outs and reached on errors. Pops this one up. Wirtz in foul territory. Makes the catch for out number 2. So back-to-back putouts for Luke Kilowirtz. Last chance for Minocqua with bases empty and 2 out.
At bat number 10, Jonathan Miller.
So Miller 0 for 4. His last at-bat was a strikeout, but a drop third strike. He got on base and ended up scoring the second run for Minocqua. Count even at 1 to Mr. Miller. 2 down. And it's going to be foul. A lot of play down the left field line. And down on strikes. And that will end the game as the Chaparrals pick up the 4-2 victory over the Minocqua Wood Ducks here this Sunday afternoon, last Sunday in June. Stay tuned here for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Thank you, everyone.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Okay, we're ready to go here. All right, welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of amateur baseball. This is the Nasonville Dairy Post-Game Show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. On a windy, somewhat overcast Sunday afternoon, the Marshfield Chaparrals came back from being trailing 1-0 and scored 4 runs in the 6th inning, led by this man here to my right, Luke Wirtz. We'll talk to him in a moment. They come away with the 4-2 victory over the Minocqua Wood Ducks. Mr. Wirtz, you had a good game today, 2 for 4 and 2 RBIs. Tell us about your exciting day.
Yeah, we finally broke through. We had gotten a couple of guys on base and just couldn't seem to get some clutch hits and string them together. And then finally we put some pressure on them in, the 6th inning, and I had second and third with less than 1 out. Infield was playing in, got a good pitch to hit and put it right back up the middle past the infield in. 2 runs scored, so it was a big momentum shift. Our defense was playing well. Cole Hediger attacked the zone, was pitched one of his best games of the year. So I'm glad it came out on top, and we were able to shut the door there at the end.
I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about your slide into second base.
Sometimes, I don't do a lot of sliding unless I have to, and I got a little aggressive trying to go to 2, and it wasn't pretty. I crawled to second, but hey, I was safe at second.
Going 2 for 4, that's got to be quite a thrill. What were the pitches you saw that you got the hits from?
I believe both of them were kind of fastballs, kind of on the inner half. Their guy was throwing a ton of strikes. He was pounding the zone. We were trying to get his pitch count up a few times, and I think honestly both of my hits. No, I take that back. The last hit I had there was in a 2-strike count. I was going to try to work the count a little bit, but he threw 2 strikes, so I had to be prepared for anything. But I was looking with the guys on base to just get a good pitch to hit, and he threw it on the inner half and put it right back up the middle.
Last question. Let's speak managerial-wise. What does this mean for your team coming in and getting this victory today?
It's huge for us. We've been off to kind of a slow start. No excuses. We played some good teams and lost some tough ball games to them, but to get a couple wins and to get things rolling, that's 2 wins in a row. We got a lot of games, especially home games coming up in July. We've been on the road a lot of June, so we're looking forward to hopefully getting the offense going. 4 runs isn't a lot, but it was our best offensive performance of the year to this point, so we're hopefully this kind of gets that momentum going.
Okay, we're going to put you in the house quick.
All right.
I'll give you the mic and get out of the way, and whenever you're ready, let her go.
I'm Luke Wirtz, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Luke. Congratulations. Quick wrap up here before we go. Leading hitters for Marshfield, of course, Luke Wirtz, who was there. We just talked to him. Brady Berg was also 2 for 4. And Andrew Siraki was 1 for 3. Aiden Cherney 1 for 4, along with Isaiah Byrol and Jack Tubbs, each 1 for 4. Leading hitters for Minocqua, 2 for 4 for Logan Hissam, and 1 for 4 for Sam Johnson. Landon Hafe takes the loss for the Wood Ducks. Pitched 8 innings, 7 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 4 runs came in on his time on the hill. And the win goes to Cole Hediger, 9 innings, 5 hits, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts, 2 runs allowed, and 1 hit batter. Exciting game here from Jack Hackman. Exciting week, as always, on Zalewski Sports. Go to ZalewskiSports.com for updates on the schedule of games being broadcast. For my outstanding producer, Mr. Gavin Miller, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching this afternoon. Again, our final score, Marshfield 4, Minocqua 2. See you next week.